So our Kingsbridge plushie has arrived, and for this week's Hey Anthony, we're going to talk about parents' visa. I'm going to grab one for Anthony. Hey Anthony.
Yes.
Catch this.
What? Oh. What's that, teddy bear? No?
Yeah.
Thank you.
And for this week we have some questions for you.
Alright, let me send this message out to the client. Hold on. Most likely Monday. Okay, what's up?
Okay, so it's about parents' visa.
Oh, okay.
So we have a lot of inquiries about parents' visa. Do you mind helping with some answers?
Yeah, sure. Happens all the time.
Yeah, we see a lot of people asking why parents' visa are taking so long. Do you have any feedbacks or insight to share?
Parent visas are taking so long because there's a cap on them. So essentially, right now there's about 40,000 family visas that you can get, and then the allocation for 50,000, and the allocation for parent visas is about 5,000. So if you go to the immigration website, you will sort of see that the contributory parent visas are taking about 4, 5, 6 years, and the non-contributory parent visas are taking 30 years. So it is taking a long time. It's pretty hard for a lot of our clients.
Oh, so 30 years, that doesn't seem right. How come?
So going back to that allocation, with only 5,000 or so parent visas being granted per year, you would imagine that there's only a certain amount of people that could be considered in this time frame. So the 30-year visas, obviously, they aren't being looked at because there's so many contributory parent visas in the system. So the contributory parent visas require you to wait about 4 to 5 years. You pay $43,600 per parent at the time of grant, as opposed to the non-contributory parent visa. You just pay the application fee at the beginning, and you're subsequently waiting 30 years until to be heard. So it is a bit tricky, but in reality, it's a cap and queue thing.
So they have to wait outside for 5 or 6 years?
The 143 visa, you must lodge outside of Australia. You can come in and out on a tourist visa, but essentially because it's a offshore parent visa, yes, you need to wait 5 or 6 years for it to be granted when you're outside. Essentially, you can do the 864 visa, which is the aged contributory parent visa, and you can actually lodge that onshore and wait in Australia while holding a bridging visa.
Aged parents. Does that sound like you need to be a certain age for that?
Not trying to be rude, but you need to be a pensioner. So in Australia, the pension age is 66 years and 6 months. It will increase in July. It increases every 3 years. So I believe in the 1st July 2023, it will be 67 years of age.
Okay, but could they withdraw their 143 application and they can come to Australia and lodge the 864 when they're 66 and 6 months old?
You can. It's very common for my clients. They want to keep themselves in the queue. So they've already waited a couple of years. They lodged the visa when they were 63, for instance. They're now 66 and a half. So what we do is you come on shore, you lodge the application, you get the bridging visa, and you replace it with the pending 143. Yeah.
We had a few people overseas when their parents cannot get passports. Will this affect the process? Can they lodge it and give it later?
The problem about not having a passport is it's a Schedule 4 or the Pick 4 criteria. So you definitely need a passport by the time a decision is made. If you have a look at the parent visa application, it's actually a paper application, so it's not online. So a lot of people, when they go online, they try to do it, they get stopped because you don't have a passport. Because it's a paper application, you need to enter the passport details because it asks you, what's your passport number? It doesn't say, do you have a passport? So unfortunately, yes, I would need it in order to lodge a valid application. Failure to do so could lead to an invalid application.
What happens if they try and it's invalid?
Invalid is fine. You don't have a bad record. it doesn't meet the Schedule 1 criteria. So what that means is that they will notify you of invalid application, and at that point of time you would then obviously be allowed to get a full refund from immigration. So it's okay, it's not bad. But if you're on a bridging visa or you're on a substantive visa and you're in Australia and you have an invalid application and you don't have a visa anymore in Australia, you could have been overstayed unlawfully, so be careful with that one.
Perfect, thank you so much. I'll get them to book a meeting with you because it's a bit too complicated to find out online, yeah?
No problem.
Alright, thank you.
Grab a packet.